Okay, we can start now. Yeah. Okay. Firstly, warm welcome to everyone on a Saturday morning. Thanks for joining in. We really appreciate you taking out your time. So my name is Rahul. I'm part of the growth team at Dhan. We will wait for like 2 more minutes because I've got some messages from people that they are joining in. We're also live streaming on YouTube. So if you would like to visit this again, like you can after a while as well. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Okay, let's get started. Yeah. Welcome to today's webinar on Kickstart Systematic Trading. Today we have with us Mr. Chaitanya Sampath, who is the head of operations at AlgoBulls. AlgoBulls is a platform which offers a range of products for traders to do systematic trading from a pool of strategies and create their own. Mr. Sampath also holds a degree in computer science from Sikkim Manipal University with more than 5 years of experience as a trader and professional context more than 15 years of experience. So before we get started, just a housekeeping. If you have any questions during the session, please type them into the question box. I'll bring them up during the end of the session. Today, Chaitanya will be taking us through how to start your systematic trading journey. Over to you, Chaitanya. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chaitanya, head of operations with Alphabools. Today, I'm going to be discussing more about algorithmic trading and systematic trading. Now, before we discuss more, I have a small request from Dhan Broking House that I am not able to share my screen.
Can
Can you
you?
please? Yes.
Yes. Can you able to, like you will be able to share your screen now? Please check once again.
All right, wonderful. Yes, I'm able to do it. So I hope my screen is visible as of right now.
Yes, it is.
Great, wonderful.
Yeah.
So anytime anyone has any questions, we'd like to answer all of your questions. So make sure you guys put it in your Q&A section or the chat box. We're glad to help you with any questions that you need. So I'll be conducting this webinar as well as in Hindi as well as in English. अगर आपको हिंदी में preference है तो I can make that as a preferred language. So I think Hindi would be best.
English would be best, Chaitanya, in the interest of everyone. Yeah.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful. सो सबसे बड़ा क्वेश्चन आता है ट्रेडिंग में कि जनरली मुझे अगर ट्रेडिंग करना है तो व्हाट आर द इंफॉर्मेशन व्हाट इज द इंफॉर्मेशन दैट आई रिक्वायर फॉर ट्रेडिंग and how can I execute it? Now, number one, you first of all need a broking account. I'm sure all of you guys already have a broking account with Dhan, so your broking account situation is resolved. The next thing is you should know about what's happening in the market. You have to give that much of time. Let me give you a small example. So right now I'm going to open TradingView here, and just for example के लिए मैं बैंक निफ्टी ले लेता हूँ. So right now you're looking at the Bank Nifty chart which is for 1 minute. Okay. See, right now I'll be very honest. मैं यहाँ पे आपको strategy सिखाने के लिए नहीं बताने वाला हूँ. But I'm just going to show you the basic challenges that everyone faces जब भी हम manually trading करते हैं. तो ये बैंक निफ्टी का चार्ट है. आपने अलग अलग इंडिकेटर्स डाल के रखे हैं. मैं एग्जांपल लेता हूँ मूविंग एवरेज का. तो मूविंग एवरेज क्या आपका ये स्पेसिफिकली चलता है. देन यू डू इट बेस्ड ऑन दैट. So you have these indicators that you put, or you have to keep a track of the market generally to take an entry position or exit position. तो ना जनरली इसमें क्या होता है कि आप अगर अभी फोन पे हो या आप इफ यू आप अगर कॉफी लेने गए हो या फॉर एनी रीजन यू आर नॉट अवेलेबल ऑन योर कंप्यूटर, तो सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज वहां पे आता है कि वहां पे आपका या तो मूवमेंट स्किप हो जाता है, या तो आपका स्टॉप लॉस स्किप हो जाता है, या तो देयर कुड बी मल्टीपल थिंग्स दैट कुड गो रॉन्ग. नाउ दैट इज वेयर आप जब एंट्री करते हो तब यू हैव टू एनालाइज सो मेनी थिंग्स. यू शुड हैव दैट काइंड ऑफ नॉलेज आल्सो, so to understand whether people can do it or not. Right now, analyzing अभी stock market का topic ही इतना बड़ा है कि it is not easy for everyone to learn within a span of 1 month or 2 months or say 6 months. It's a very long process. And going through that long process is you have to dedicate that time and resources to understand each and everything. That at times becomes difficult. This is where AlgoBulls would help you into the picture. Now, AlgoBulls has ready to use strategies जो marketplace पे already है. These strategies have a certain parameters and certain logics. So once these logics or parameters are met, the strategy would automatically send an order to your Dhan broking account. So we'll look into a lot more deeper. So there are multiple kinds of strategies. Strategies based on Bollinger Bands, moving average, RSI, MACD. All these strategies are, most of the strategies are created. Yes, but if you have something that you have your specific strategy that you have in mind, we can develop it for you, only for you, which will only be available to you. So that's also a wonderful experience for you as well, that you don't have to go through a lot of hoops in order to make a strategy or to understand a strategy. We have a dedicated team who will understand your strategy, build it for you, and deliver the strategy to you. That is what we call as build strategy. Now let's take a look at our website. So this is our website, that is www.algobulls.com. This information is free to view. You can see all the information without any payment or required. So all you have to do is just register an account, which I'll show you in a few minutes. So first of all, you'll go to algobulls.com, and now if you don't have an account, you can just click on register. You click on register, all there are basic information required, your name, your email, your phone number, you get an OTP, and that's how your account is created. That is how easy it is to create a AlgoBulls account. So if you already have an account, you can directly click on login as well, and you can sign into your account here. So I have right now signed into a company demo account. So this is the dashboard. The dashboard will give you an overview about what is your trading volume, what is your profit and loss, what is your algo money. Algo money is basically used to activate a package, or there are transaction charges, which we'll look into a lot more deeper in a few minutes. Now, first thing, whichever strategy you select. Now, before you select a strategy, you have to decide, you have to bind your broking account. So how do we do that? It's very simple. Go to broking details here. You click on connect broker. So you click on connect broker. You can just search for Dhan here. Click on Dhan or and click on next. So this will take you to Dhan's broking account page, where you will be putting your ID password and you will be able to bind your Dhan broking account. And that is how simple it is to bind your broking account. No need to go through API keys, no need to get some other permission, no need to get any documentation, nothing at all required. Just your name, your password, and I think you'll get one-time OTP. Just put in those informations and you're good to go. I'm sure everyone would remember their phone number and your password because you guys log in every day to the system, right? That is how simple it is to bind your broking account. Now, after you binded your broking account, the next thing that is required is picking up a strategy. Now, how do you pick up a strategy? First thing, you will go to choose strategy. So choose strategy is the strategies which are available on the marketplace. So now we have categorized choose strategies into three categories. That is retail, premium, and HNI. So retail has equity, futures, and commodity strategies. Premium and HNI have option strategies. So now let's take a look at retail, for example. I'll show you each and every one of them, and you can explore the marketplace completely as per your convenience. And again, I'm sorry for that. Again, you don't have to pay anything to view the information at all. So now we go to retail. So retail, again, as I mentioned, has equity, futures, commodities. You can put in a filter here based on your requirement. We highly recommend you put a filter of your broking house, that is Dhan. And if you want to check for segment, if you only into commodities, you only into futures, you only into equity, you can filter it. Let's take a look at some equity strategies. So I click on NSE for equity. And if there are other filters that you require, you can add them as well and then apply a filter. So once you apply a filter, so here you will see the strategies which will be available for Dhan broking house. Now here, these are different strategies. These are individual strategies that you're looking at. Strategies are either made by algo bulls or by experts. Like this is the creator of algo bulls. This is technical trades. Let's see a few more. Give me a second. This is quant expert. So these are experts who've created the strategies or algo bulls. Now we look into a little bit detail about one strategy so that you get an understanding about how does it show up. So here you can see algo bulls is the creator. GNFC is the instrument of the strategy. Trend Finder is the name of the strategy. Then here you can see the recent trades that has happened on the strategy. Here you can see the last trade on the last working day. So yesterday was the last working day. That was on Friday. सो इट बॉट इसने शॉर्ट किया था 621 रुपीज पे 945 पे, और इसने बाय किया था 310 को 602 पे. So there was a profit of 3% here. Capital required on this strategy is 1,05,000. Now this is wonderful, and the most important thing is whatever the capital requirement is on this strategy, you have to keep it available in your Dhan broking account. You do not have to give it to Algo Bulls at all. जो भी आपका कैपिटल रिक्वायरमेंट है, आपको एल्गो बुल्स में बिल्कुल नहीं देना है, आपको वो आपके ब्रोकिंग अकाउंट में रखना है. यू डो नॉट हैव टू गिव इट टू एल्गो बुल्स. ये स्ट्रैटेजी पे रिस्क है 57.91%. सो दिस गिव्स यू एन ओवरव्यू की स्ट्रैटेजी क्या है, कैसे काम करती है, क्या रिजल्ट रहा है उनका. So now, abhi obviously this much information is not useful. We need to see more information as well. So यहाँ पे no more पे we can click. So once we click on no more, यहाँ पे you will be able to see more details about the strategy. So let me help you with that. So this strategy belongs to the retail category. The strategy code STAB 275. It's just like a product code होता है वैसे. Then we have transaction fee with package, transaction fee without package. So I'll explain this. So transaction fee is not applicable if you've activated a package with AlgoBulls, which I'll show you in a few minutes. Then we have recommended duration days. Now keep in mind all the strategies on our marketplace are 100% intraday strategies. जितने भी strategies है सबकी सब intraday strategies है. So obviously intraday is not going to be profitable every single day. So that's why we have recommended 180 days to run the strategy so that you can get a gaugeable result for the strategy. Then this is the same thing which we saw on the previous page. Let's look into the records here. So this, as you can see, this is a basically heat map. तो अभी ये स्ट्रैटेजी का जो लॉजिक पैरामीटर तो मल्टीपल एक दिन में मल्टीपल बार मीट हो सकता है. तो अगर मल्टीपल ट्रेड्स होते हैं तो यू डोंट नीड टू सिट एंड कैलकुलेट ईच एंड एवरी डे पे ट्रेड क्या हुआ है. तो यहाँ पे आपको हर एक दिन पे अगर मल्टीपल ट्रेड्स हुए तो वो एंड रिजल्ट क्या है वो यहाँ पे अपडेट हो जाएगा. जैसे कि ये स्ट्रैटेजी ने फ्राइडे को 9,500 का प्रॉफिट दिया है, थर्सडे को 16,000 था, वेडनेसडे को इसने ऑलमोस्ट 5,000 लॉस दिया था, ट्यूसडे को मार्केट हॉलीडे था तो ट्रेड ही नहीं हुआ, मंडे को 4,600 लॉस था. सो हियर यू कैन सी एक दिन में जो जितने भी ट्रेड हुए हैं उसका एंड रिजल्ट क्या था. नाउ वी स्क्रॉल डाउन लिटिल बिट मोर. यहाँ पे आपको दिखेगा जो ट्रेड्स हुए हैं ये स्ट्रैटेजी पे. तो यहाँ पे है इंस्ट्रूमेंट जीएनएफसी है. Then there is entry. There was a short sell at 500 quantity at 621, and this is the exit by 500 quantity at 602. Here we have also mentioned the timing that you can take a look at as well. कितने बजे ट्रेड हुआ था, कितने बजे एग्जिट हुआ, एंट्री कितने बजे हुआ, एग्जिट कितने बजे हुआ. So all this information is updated here. Now this information is not only for a couple of days only. It is available from July 2020 till yesterday. जो भी ट्रेड्स एक पर्टिकुलर दिन में होते हैं वो 4 बजे तक अपडेट हो जाते हैं हमारे वेबसाइट पे. यहाँ पे इसको प्रॉफिट हुआ था 3.6%. अब ये परसेंटेज में है. यू कैन क्लिक हियर एंड चेंज दिस टू रुपीस. So this is available for each and every strategy. Keep in mind this is the same layout for each and every strategy. So ये नवंबर 7 के भी ट्रेड्स है, नवंबर 4 के भी है. So ये स्ट्रैटेजी फर्स्ट डे था. You can go to the last page. So लास्ट पेज जाने पे here you can see जुलाई 2020, 1 जुलाई 2020 से ये स्ट्रैटेजी स्टार्ट हुई है. तब से जो भी ट्रेड हुआ है वो आपको यहाँ पे अपडेटेड है, so that you can take a look at the information as per your convenience. Again, this information is free to see. You don't have to pay anything to look at this information at all. Then we have analytics here. Analytics will show you the stats, a total number of trades. So ये स्ट्रैटेजी पे 1200 ट्रेड हुए हैं. 1200 में से 49.6% शॉर्ट ट्रेड्स थे, मतलब उससे शॉर्ट सेल किया था, और बाकी के 50.4 ट्रेड्स है उसने पहले बाय किया था. सो यू कैन एनालाइज इट. एक दिन में एवरेज 3 ट्रेड होते हैं. सी एवरेज 3 ट्रेड है, बट इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी कि रोज की 3 ट्रेड आने ही है. ऑब्वियसली स्ट्रैटेजी के अगर पैरामीटर मीट नहीं हुए, सो इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू टेक अ ट्रेड. इट डज नॉट मेक सेंस दैट यू गेट इनटू अ सिचुएशन व्हिच इज नॉट कॉल्ड अपॉन. देन वी हैव मिनिमम गेन. एक ट्रेड पे से मैक्सिमम लॉस हुआ है 13,000 का. एक ट्रेड पे इसको मैक्सिमम प्रॉफिट हुआ है 35,000 का. Average profit per losing trade is 2,152. Average profit per winning trade is 3,351. So all this information is already given to you so that you can take a look at this information. Then the most important thing is strategy काम कैसे करती है? How does this particular strategy work? So you can scroll down, you can see the details here. This works on RSI, MACD, stochastic together. So we have mentioned कि ये strategy कैसे काम करती है और उसके parameters भी आपको यहाँ पे दिए हुए हैं that you can take a look at the information about. So we mentioned it on every single strategy. आपको कोई भी strategy के बारे में कुछ भी जानना है, you can look at that information there. Then let's take a little bit more deep dive into the P&L. So this is the P&L में जो भी हुआ है वो जो आपको ट्रेड बुक दिखे थे थोड़ी देर पहले उसका graphical version is available here. So here you can see कौन से P&L पे कितना profit हुआ था. So it's a graphical version basically. Same thing for P&L percentage as well. Next thing is we have the equity curve. So equity curve is one of the most important aspects on any strategy. So equity curve will give you an idea about what has the journey of this particular strategy been. So you started here with 105 and now at this point of time, that is from 30 months, July 2020 till today, you are now probably at around 356. So this is what the equity curve would show about how what kind of growth, what kind of journey this strategy has. Then we have drawdown here. So drawdown percentage is also updated here on a realistic on a daily basis. आज की जो भी trades हुए for example 4 बजे तक update हो जाएंगे तो ये सब values भी automatically update हो जाएंगे. You can take a look at this information completely free of charge as well. कि इसका सबसे negative period कब था? That was back in February, around February to March of 2022. So this is where you would identify कि इसका negative era कब चल रहा था. Now say you like the strategy, you want to run the strategy. आपको ये strategy explore करनी है, आपको ये सब तो आपने देख लिया. अभी strategy को execute कैसे करते हैं? Now keep in mind थोड़ी देर पहले हम लोग ने we've already binded a Dhan broking account. So we will click on this execute button here. So after we click on this execute button here, you will be able to see the strategy is now in portfolio. So portfolio is basically strategy पे जो कुछ भी strategy जो कोई भी आपने shortlist की है या आप उसे चलाना चाहते हो. I apologize for that. कोई भी strategy आप चलाना चाहते हो specifically वो आपको यहाँ पे portfolio में दिखेगी. So यहाँ पे मैंने ये trend rider GNFC का strategy था. I selected this. I clicked on the execute button. So now it's in my portfolio. So here what I need to do is I have to click on the start button. Here I have, so because I don't have a Dhan broking account, I was not able to bind it right now. Keep in mind, considering we've already binded the broking account, यहाँ पे Dhan broker already रहेंगे. यहाँ पे already timing set की हुई है strategy का 9:15 to 3:10. तो आप जब strategy start करोगे तो वो पहला trade 9:15 के बाद ही लेगा और 3:10 को वो strategy वो particular trade exit कर देगा और बंद हो जाएगी strategy. सो इट्स 100% ऑटोमेटेड. वहां पे आपको स्टॉप करने की भी जरूरत नहीं है बट आपको रोज स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा. देन वी हैव क्वांटिटी. आपको कितने लॉट पे करना है या कितने क्वांटिटी. सो अभी ये जेएनएफसी का है स्ट्रेटेजी तो इसे आप करेंगे नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स पे. 5 शेयर पे करना है, 500 शेयर पे करना है, 200 शेयर पे करना है. इट इज अप टू योर फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी. बट जो भी आप जिस तरह में क्वांटिटी डालते हो मेक श्योर कि आपके ब्रोकिंग अकाउंट में उतना फंड अवेलेबल हो. सो मुझे करना है 300 क्वांटिटी पे तो मैं 300 क्वांटिटी यहाँ पे डाल देता हूँ. So after this, there is one more important thing that everyone should know. Ki this is a P&L tracker. So what is a P&L tracker is कि you can set a target for the strategy. Now what does that mean? What do you mean by setting up a target? तो अभी आप ये strategy को start करते हो तो एक आपका एक threshold रहेगा कि अगर मैं ज्यादा से ज्यादा 5,000 रुपए का लॉस लेना चाहता हूँ या अगर मुझे 20,000 का प्रॉफिट हो गया तो मैं आज का दिन बंद कर दूंगा. सो दैट इज द सेम थिंग इन P&L ट्रैकर है कि आप एक टारगेट सेट कर सकते हो. सो ये स्ट्रैटेजी पे इट इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड बट इट इज अवेलेबल ऑन एवरी सिंगल स्ट्रैटेजी. इफ यू वांट टू एक्टिवेट इट ऑल यू हैव टू डू इज क्लिक ऑन दिस ऑन बटन. सो व्हेन यू क्लिक ऑन दिस ऑन बटन द प्रॉफिट डिजायर्ड इज मेंशन हियर कि आपको कितना प्रॉफिट डिजायर्ड कितना टारगेट रखना है आपको. अब मैंने 300 शेयर के हिसाब से मैं रखता हूँ 10,000 रुपए. अगर 10,000 रुपए का प्रॉफिट हुआ या फिर मुझे 5,000 का लॉस होता है, सी आई एम जस्ट मेकिंग दीज नंबर्स अप राइट नाउ, 10,000 5,000, इट इज अप टू यू, आपको कितना रखना है, इट इज कम्प्लीटली एट योर डिस्क्रेशन। 10,000 रुपीज का प्रॉफिट या 5,000 रुपीज का लॉस होता है, तो ये स्ट्रैटेजी मेरा आज का खत्म हो जाना चाहिए। द स्ट्रैटेजी शुड स्टॉप, इट शुड एग्जिट द पोजीशन एंड स्टॉप। सो दिस इज व्हाट द टारगेट सिस्टम इज, मैं सेट कर दूंगा मैं। अगर सबसे बड़ा क्वेश्चन रहेगा कि क्या ये टारगेट मीट ही नहीं हुआ, तो दैट्स अ वंडरफुल थिंग, तो 310 को स्ट्रैटेजी ऑटोमेटिकली एग्जिट कर देगा, बिकॉज स्ट्रैटेजी का स्टॉप टाइम रखा है हमने 310, तो 310 को वो ऑटोमेटिकली एग्जिट कर देगा एट वट एवर प्राइस इट इज। सो यार ये आप एक टारगेट सेट कर सकते हो, बट मेक श्योर कि आपको दोनों ये फिल करने हैं, एक ही फिल मत करना, दोनों फिल करना है। देन we have notes here, we highly recommend you to read these notes. I agree to the terms and conditions and save and start. So once you save and start, strategy will start, and whenever the parameters are met for the strategy, it will automatically take an entry position, automatically take an exit position. You don't have to do anything. After you have started the strategy, you can shut down your computer, आपका इंटरनेट चला गया, आपका लाइट नहीं है, इफ एनी सच केस, नथिंग टू वरी अबाउट, यू डोंट हैव टू गिव एनी रिसोर्सेज टू इट, इट इज कंप्लीटली ऑन द क्लाउड। आपने एक बार स्टार्ट कर दिया, देन यू कैन सिट बैक एंड रिलैक्स एंड लेट द एल्गोरिथम डू इट्स वर्क। यस, इफ यू वांट टू टेक अ लुक एट द इंफॉर्मेशन कि क्या चल रहा है, ट्रेड क्या आया है, प्रॉफिट क्या चल रहा है, एम टू एम क्या चल रहा है, you always have the flexibility of opening your Dhan broking account and taking a look at the information. There is no stopping anyone from that. आप अपना Dhan account directly खोल के you can see whatever trade or whatever is happening on the strategy. अभी अगर ट्रेड नहीं आया है तो वहाँ पे कुछ अपडेट नहीं होगा। जनरली आप जैसे आपका ट्रैक करते हो orders and trades and everything, you can do the same thing, it remains the same. There is no changes in that. Now आपने ये स्टार्ट तो कर दिया, बट अगर बीच में से आपको इफ यू वांट टू एग्जिट फॉर एनी रीजन, हाउ शुड वी डू दैट? सो दैट्स अ वंडरफुल थिंग दैट वी कैन डू इज योर, ये स्टार्ट के बदले दिस विल चेंज टू स्टॉप। सो लेट मी शो यू समथिंग हाउ इट लुक्स लाइक। सो हियर आपने स्ट्रेटजी स्टार्ट की, यू गेट अ पॉपअप लाइक दिस, फिर यहाँ पे we'll show your logs in a few minutes, so you'll see a stop option here, तो ये stop पे आप क्लिक करोगे, it will give you a small pop-up stating are you sure you want to stop the strategy. Once you click on yes, तो वो करंट मार्केट प्राइस के हिसाब से वो ऑटोमेटिक वो स्टॉप होके एग्जिट कर देगा करंट मार्केट प्राइस पे, और स्ट्रेटेजी स्टॉप हो जाएगी। यू डोंट हैव टू गो मैन्युअली एंड स्क्वायर इट ऑफ फ्रॉम डन अकाउंट और समथिंग लाइक दैट, द स्ट्रेटेजी विल डू इट। Now, this was one of our equity strategy. Let's take a look at some retail strategies as well. Premium or HLI में retail strategies है. We can take a look. We can go to HLI marketplace. We have again multiple strategies that are available to be viewed here. So let's take a look at one of say this strategy. So this is created by AlgoBulls. Nifty 50 is the instrument. Intraday sell is the name of the strategy. The capital requirement is a 1,04,000, 1,04,000, and the risk on this strategy is only 5%. Only 5% risk. So we can click on no more. Again, you take a look at all the information. अभी थोड़ी देर पहले I showed you the P&L tracker. So वो strategy में recommended नहीं था, लेकिन ये strategy में recommended था. How do you know? क्योंकि यहाँ पे risk appetite और desired profit per day यहाँ पे updated है। तो ये स्ट्रैटेजी का पर लॉट के हिसाब से, बिकॉज निफ्टी 50 लॉट के हिसाब से चलती है, पर लॉट पे अगर आपको 1,000 रुपया लॉस होता है या 4,000 रुपए का प्रॉफिट होता है, तो वो स्ट्रैटेजी ऑटोमेटिकली स्टॉप हो जाएगी। सो दिस इज ऑलरेडी देयर इन द सिस्टम, इट इज वन लॉट के हिसाब से। अगर आप मल्टीपल लॉट्स करना चाहते हो तो आप मल्टीपल लॉट्स करके आप उसको फिगर भी अपडेट कर दो। तो आई विल शो यू इन अ फ्यू मिनट्स। ग्रोथ अगेन, ऑल द ट्रेड्स आर आल्सो अवेलेबल, स्ट्रैटेजी पे कौन से ट्रेड हुए हैं, क्या हुआ है, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग इज अवेलेबल हियर। देन वी हैव ट्रेडिंग वॉल्यूम, तो यहाँ पे आपको देख सकते हैं। देन वी हैव एनालिटिक्स, वी कैन सी इस पे टोटल 965 ट्रेड्स हुए हैं, और ये 100% शॉर्ट, तो ये निफ्टी सेलिंग का स्ट्रैटेजी है। तो निफ्टी सेलिंग का यहाँ पे स्ट्रैटेजी ऑटोमेटिकली वो सिर्फ शॉर्ट करेगा। एवरेज ट्रेड पर डे 2, average profit per losing trade is losing trade में 847 on an average है, winning पे 1172 है. Then the detailed description about how does the strategy work. So this one works on Bollinger Bands. Then we have PNL here, PNL percentage here. Then we have equity curve here. Now see, this is one of the most important aspects as I told you earlier. तो पहले वाला equity curve हमने देखा और ये वाला equity curve हमने देख रहे हैं. ये कितना smooth है in terms of it is going upward. Say all of them will go upward, but you have to obviously depends upon what is the angle of the equity curve as well. So this is a lot more stable because it is selling. It is a lot more stable as well. You can explore all this information is available for each and every strategy. Drawdown as well. You can see कि ये starting में drawdown ज्यादा हुआ था, यहाँ पे बीच में हुआ था, but then drawdown भी कितना हुआ था maximum 2%. 2% से भी कम है actually. Maximum 2% का drawdown हुआ था recently. जब strategy start हुई थी तब yes वो 0.53 तक गया था. How do you start this again?
Chaitanya sir. Hello.
Yes.
Very sorry to interrupt you in between. Few people are raising concerns that they are not able to see the screen. Can anyone please confirm whether you are able to see the screen being shared by Chaitanya sir? Yeah. Okay, thank you everyone. Thanks for your response. Those who are not able to see the screen, request you to please check your network connection if preferably and rejoin again. You will be able to see now. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, Chaitanya sir, please continue.
Sure. So you click on this execute and you will bring the strategy would again come to your portfolio. Again, आपको यहाँ पे सिर्फ start पे click करना है. Quantity ये सब by default one lot के हिसाब से भरा हुआ है. अगर आपको 5 lot करने हैं या how many lots that you want to do it on. I want to do it on 5 lots, for example. I click on 5 here. Profit desired would be 20,000 here. And risk
No, I just received a message from Chaitanya sir. He's facing some internet issue. Please request you to please hold on. Chaitanya sir is figuring it out. Request you your time for 2 minutes, please.
Hi, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry for the inconvenience, everyone. I think my screen is also available right now.
Yes, Chaitanya sir. Yeah.
Great. So as I was discussing कि यहाँ पे recommended 4,000 है और यहाँ पे recommended 1,000 है for risk appetite. तो आपने जब strategy जब select की थी तब आपने ये देख के select किया था. So if you make any changes, it is not necessary कि वो आपको specifically it will be profitable or better result than what is provided here based on the strategy details. But yeah, if you want to explore that, you can definitely do that as well. अगेन मैंने 5 पे कर दिया. रिकमेंडेड जो पैसे रिक्वायरमेंट है वो मेरे ब्रोकिंग अकाउंट में ऑलरेडी है. डन ब्रोकिंग में आई क्लिक ऑन आई एग्री टू द टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन, सेव एंड स्टार्ट. Again, after I started, if I lose internet, if I don't have electricity, if I don't have power, I'm out somewhere, I don't have to bother about anything. It will automatically send trades to the broking account. So these are some option strategies as well. We highly recommend everyone to explore the marketplace, take a look at the information. If you have any questions, we are glad to help you with anything that you require. Then we have my strategies here. This is basically अगर आपको strategy कोई live trading में से virtual trading में डालना है या virtual trading से live trading में डालना है तो आप यहाँ से strategies को move कर सकते हो. Now live trading में अगर आप कोई भी strategy start करते हो तो that will send order to your broking account directly when you start the strategy. Virtual trading is basically for back testing and paper trading. Back testing and paper trading के लिए आपको virtual trading करना पड़ता है. Then we have live reports here. We have P&L book here. So we have, let me just search Dhan here. So ये P&L book है, जो भी ट्रेड्स अल्कोपुल्स ने भेजा है वो आपको यहाँ पे आपके ट्रेड जो भेजे हैं, आपने जो स्ट्रेटेजी चालू किया तो वो यहाँ पे दिखेगा स्पेसिफिकली. Then we have trade books. So trade book, whatever trades that Algobooks has sent to your broking account will be available here. Fund book is basically the charges that would be applicable from Algobooks. जैसे हमने जो transaction charges देखे थे, then I told you that there would be plan charges that would be applicable. So I'll show you some जो भी transaction Algobooks की तरफ से होंगे वो आपको यहाँ पे दिखेंगे. Broking details. So I'm pretty sure all of you guys have understood what broking details is. You just have to click on connect broker, search for Dhan, and put in your ID password to bind your broking account. Fixed income beta. So this is a marketplace for NCDs and bonds and government securities as well. So if you are interested into fixed income, you can opt out for these NCDs and the bond as well. We have multiple options available. We keep adding new and new NCDs and bonds as well. You can take a look at the information as well, and you can directly purchase it from here as well. No need to go through multiple hoops to understand anything. Again, orders in the bonds and the portfolio, whatever bonds that you accumulated can be seen here. You can manage your account, you can put in your information here. Now let's take a look at the plans and wallets here. So these are the plans that are available with Algobooks. So अभी आपको जो प्लान जो स्टार्ट हमारी प्लेटफॉर्म यूज करने के there would be charges applicable. So these are the charges that are applicable to use our marketplace. So this is so let's take a look at HNI starting from HNI. So if you are interested into HNI strategies, plus you want to do a lot of back testing and paper trading as well. So that can be done for 12,980, where you get 10,000 minutes of back testing, 10,000 minutes of paper trading. You get access to the entire HNI marketplace. You get access to the entire premium marketplace. You get access to the entire retail marketplace. So technically, the entire marketplace is available with 10,000 minutes of backtesting and paper trading at a price of 12,980 for 30 days. Now, then we have, if you're not interested, अगर आपको backtesting, paper trading नहीं करना है, आपको सिर्फ strategies execute करनी है, you also have an option of HNI marketplace, which is for 8850. Again, you get HNI marketplace plus premium plus retail. So the entire marketplace is available here. If you're only interested into premium strategies, the strategies which are in the premium category, you can get it for 5310, where you get premium plus retail at 5310. If you're only into equity strategies, you can get it for 1000 plus GST, that is 1180. So you can only run equity strategies there. We have retail marketplace as well. Retail, so that is equity, futures as well as commodity. That can be, you can get that for 2950 a month. Now, keep in mind, all these charges are inclusive of taxes. And apart from this, you do not have to pay a single rupee for anything. Now, what do I mean by single rupees is generally, I'm pretty sure everyone has gone through some platforms where they are taking profit sharing or they are taking some extra charges to run this strategy. All these things are not applicable at Algobooks. All these things are not applicable with Algobooks at all. So you don't have to pay anything for profit sharing. You do not have to pay anything extra for any strategy at all. Now, what do I mean by extra for any strategies? For example, generally जो strategist ने strategy बनाई है, जैसे for example यहाँ पे quant trader ने strategy बनाई है. So generally, I think most of you guys might have noticed कि some people, quant trader charges you X amount to use the strategy. All these things are not applicable for Algorithms. Not at all. You play only one charge for a plan. You run how many ever strategies you want. No extra cost. You can run multiple strategies. अगर आपको 10-15 strategy चलानी है, आप वो भी चला सकते हो, बस instrument अलग होना चाहिए. This is the only charge that would be applicable through Algopools. In fact, once you take a package, you do not have to also pay for any transaction charges as well. Then we have settings here. It's your personal information that you want to take a look at. This is a resources. This is the help site. If anyone wants to understand what is algo bulls, or how is everything working, what is a strategy card, what is live trading, what is virtual trading. All this information is available on our website. This is a dedicated help site that you can take a look at the information. We also regularly update videos about strategies and about new functionalities with AlgoBulls. This is our YouTube channel. You can take a look at the information here as well. Now, I wanted to just add one last thing, and I'll be glad to take everyone's question as well. कि अगर आपके real market के time पे या if you get stuck anywhere, you want to understand how to do XYZ things, you have questions, you can always go to our website. You can get in touch with us through WhatsApp here. We have a WhatsApp icon here. You can get in touch with us. There is a dedicated support line number as well. आपको कोई भी question है, the support line is available from 8:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. You can get in touch with the support team as well. At whatever your query is, we'll be glad to answer each and every query that you have. You can request for a callback as well, and our team will get in touch with you for any assistance that you need. We want to be transparent. We want you to be. You can get in touch with any of us if you need any assistance. That's all from my end. I'm sure you guys, everyone would have questions. I'll be glad to answer the questions.
Thanks, Chaitanya. Please put out your questions, everyone, if you have any in the chat box. Chaitanya sir will be happy to take those. So there were like actually few questions earlier also, Chaitanya sir, where users were actually asking to how to trail stop loss in live position using algo bulls. So can we, or like, can you please share your insights on that, please?
So you cannot trail the stop loss that way through algo bulls. So strategy, see, keep in mind, this is 100% automated. तो यहाँ पे आप आपके हिसाब से you cannot edit strategies. इसमें trailing stop loss होना चाहिए, नहीं होना चाहिए. This is 100% automated. ये उस strategy का जो working है उसके हिसाब से वो काम करेगा. आप अगर कुछ भी edit करना चाहो तो जब order place होगा आप अपने broking account पे अगर कुछ edit करना चाहे, that is up to you. But here we do not recommend editing anything because आपने जो strategy का result देखा है वो X criteria से देखा है. अगर आप कुछ change करोगे, it is not necessary कि it will be a good situation itself, right?
Okay. And we have a question from YouTube actually. Like we are live streaming there. So if a user is asking if they can like carry forward if they would like to the positions and everything from the same strategies.
Yes, you can carry forward on your broking account directly. So आपको जो भी order place होगा आप उसको carry forward पे switch करके you can do that.
Okay. And we algobooks also provide the option strategies part also, right? Like there are many
Correct.
options. Yeah.
It's available in premium and HNI.
Okay, premium and okay. So actually one of the users is asking Chaitanya sir, what are the charges to build strategies according to the user's own setup?
So depending upon the complexity of the strategy, there would be, so we have a dedicated team who will understand your strategy with your logic. I'm sorry for that, with your logic and your parameter. They will make a workaround, they'll make a small, they'll analyze it, and they will let you know if it's doable and if there is a charge that would be applicable. If you want to apply, if you want to know that how, what is the requirement specifically for that, you can go to our website, you can go to our products, and you can go to build strategy here, and you can request a quote here. So you can request a quote. Our team will get in touch with you about your to understand your strategy and everything.
Okay. I hope it answered your question, Ashwin. One user is asking like the P&L includes the broker charges as well. Like, can you please share your light on the P&L part?
The broking charges are not included here at all. So these are all gross amounts.
Okay. Yeah. Can you please put out your questions also? If there are any doubts, please put out your questions in the chat box. So one user is asking how to put limit on number of trades in strategy in Algo Bulls, Chaitanya.
So what kind of limit are we talking about depends upon that. So all the strategies, see generally strategies would have 2 to 3 trades on an average in a day. But yes, you have a functionality to edit the number of trades in a day. You can get in touch with our support team. They'll be glad to help you step by step how to edit the number of orders per strategy.
So one user from the YouTube is asking actually if a strategy hits stop loss for the first time,
Mhm.
will it be able to take the second trade as well?
So now there are 2 cases to it. There's number one, which is stop loss, and number two is P&L tracker. So give me 1 second. So here, when we are talking about this strategy, so yeah, this is called as a P&L tracker. Okay. So ये P&L tracker अगर 1000 का और 4000 का है, अगर ये दोनों में से एक मीट होता है, तो strategy will stop for today. There are some strategies which have a inbuilt stop loss system कि अगर वो stop loss hit होगा तो वो दूसरा ट्रेड लेगा अगर उसका पैरामीटर मीट हुआ तो. लेकिन अगर पीएनएल ट्रैकर को आपने एक्टिवेट किया है, वो स्ट्रैटेजी में पीएनएल ट्रैकर एक्टिवेटेड है, तो वो स्ट्रैटेजी में वो स्टॉप लॉस पे वो उसके बाद वापस ऑर्डर नहीं लेगा. अगर आपका 1000 रुपए लॉस हो गया ये अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस स्ट्रैटेजी, द स्ट्रैटेजी विल स्टॉप, इट विल नॉट टेक अनदर ऑर्डर.
Okay, okay. I hope it answered your question. Uh, so Sandeep is asking, is it possible to keep stop loss on the basis of the combined premium for short strangle?
We can create that for you as per your requirement, and
Yeah.
yes, the answer is yes.
Yes. And Chaitanya sir, I believe like there were some few common questions on YouTube as well. If you could please reiterate on the custom build strategies. So the quote and the pricing for is a little different, I believe, right?
Correct, it depends upon the complexity. You can request, you can go to our website, go to products, build strategy, and you can request a quote. Our team will get in touch with you for your requirement.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Yeah. Mostly all the questions being mentioned in the chat box and everything have been answered, I believe. Uh, so few users are actually shining light on the execution part of it and also the lags and everything. Can you like please share a light on that, Chaitanya sir?
So lag is something which AlgoPulse does not have at all. So once your strategy started, whenever the parameters are met, it will automatically send an order. It's not going to be a situation कि parameter meet हुआ 1 बजे और order गया 1 सवा 1 को. So the strategy will send an order within milliseconds to the broking account directly. Because that's the entire reason कि जब strategy जब when you bind your broking account in the morning. Okay, now let me show you. So when anyone binds the broking account, अगर आपका पासवर्ड यहाँ पे गलत है, ठीक है, right now I'm just going to put random information. Okay, I just put a random number there and I just put a random password. Obviously जब ये गलत है तो वो मुझे Alcobooks का अकाउंट बाइंड ही नहीं करने देगा. So by doing this, you are eliminating the first step of your credentials being correct early in the morning itself. अगर आपका यहाँ पे पासवर्ड एक्सपायर हो गया है, सो इट इज नॉट दैट कि आपको ये पता चलेगा दोपहर को 2 बजे, राइट, जब ऑर्डर प्लेस हो रहा है या जब भी है. तो ये आप सुबह को ही यू आर एलिमिनेटिंग द बिगेस्ट व्हाट यू कॉल फैक्टर विच प्लेज इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट. कि जनरली आप कहीं और पे करते हो तो आपको क्रेडेंशियल्स की वजह से प्रॉब्लम होता है. आपका पासवर्ड एक्सपायर हो गया, आपको याद नहीं, आपने पासवर्ड चेंज ही नहीं किया और आपने वो स्टार्ट कर दिया. फिर जब उसके पैरामीटर होने के बाद 11-12 बजे आपको रियलाइज होता है कि मेरा ट्रेड ही नहीं आया क्योंकि मेरा पासवर्ड ही एक्सपायर हो गया. सो दैट इज द बिगेस्ट एडवांटेज दैट यू गेट इन एल्गोरिथम्स कि आप ये सुबह को ही कर रहे हो. अगर आपका पासवर्ड एक्सपायर हो गया है, आप भूल गए हो, तो आप सुबह को ही चेंज करके डाल देते हो. तो वो लैग और ये सब का सिस्टम में ऑर्डर नहीं जाने का सवाल ही नहीं आता जनरली.
Awesome. Uh, Chaitanya sir, everyone is asking like what all platforms are you in? Like, is it only web and you have app as well? Can you please shed a light on that?
Yeah, we have our application on the Play Store as well. Algobulls is again available on the Play Store. We currently are not on the iOS system, but we'll soon be there. It's already in development. But all this information is available. So we've not restricted anything towards an app only. कि आपको certain features app में मिलेंगे, certain features website पे मिलेंगे. Everything is available on the website. You can, in fact, open a browser on your phone and you can go through you can do all these things as well. You can look at strategies, you can see each and every information there.
Okay. uh, is there a minimum capital assigned for the or minimum capital or like a fixed amount of capital for each of the strategies, Chaitanya sir?
Yes, so generally in equity, तो आपको मालूम है कि you can trade based on one two lots, one two quantity as well. So there the minimum would be depending upon the share price. But in options, say let's say if you're talking about buying, so depending upon the day, depending upon the premium, it would be applicable. Now let's say if you are into option selling, तो कम से कम आपको 1-1.5 लाख रुपए तो चाहिए, तो वो तो मिनिमम रहेगा. अगर आपका कोई भी यहाँ पे स्पेसिफिकली स्ट्रैटेजी है, हर एक स्ट्रैटेजी पे हमने आपको मिनिमम कैपिटल रिक्वायरमेंट रखा है. तो जो भी मिनिमम कैपिटल रिक्वायरमेंट है, दैट इज इंक्लूडिंग द रिस्क एज वेल. तो अभी सेकंड, ये आई होप यू गाइस कैन सी माय माउस एज वेल. सो दिस स्ट्रैटेजी capital requirement is 25,000 and the risk on this strategy is 45%. तो ये अभी आप लास्ट ट्रेड अगर देखते हो तो 323 का इसने बाय किया था. बैंक निफ्टी का इंस्ट्रूमेंट है, तो 323.6 इंटू 25 करता हो, 8,000 रुपए टेक्निकली चाहिए आपको इन टर्म्स ऑफ टू एग्जीक्यूट दिस ऑर्डर. बट हमने 25,000 रुपए इसीलिए रखा है क्योंकि ये स्ट्रेटेजी पे 45% का रिस्क भी है, तो हमने आपको ऑलरेडी थोड़ा ज्यादा रखवाया है यहाँ पे.
Okay. Okay, Chaitanya sir. I hope like yeah. Arindam will be getting back to you on the discount option plan. We are in talks and hopefully by next week we'll be shooting out all the emails regarding it to you. Please look forward to that. Yeah. Chaitanya sir, thanks a lot for this session. I'm sure that attendees got to learn a lot of insights from here and they'll be looking forward to actually trying out your platform along with Dhan. Everyone, before we go, you can also check out our Dhan trading APIs. And for the first time in India, you can also trade directly from tradingview.com with Dhan. So do try it out and apply for the priority access there. Thank you once again, Chaitanya sir. We are really glad that you took out your time and explained all the concepts to our users.
It's always my pleasure. Thank you everyone for attending this webinar. You can definitely go and register to Algobul's website. It's always free to see information. You can always take a look free of charge. Don't have to pay anything to see any information at all.
Yeah. Thank you, Chaitanya sir. Looking forward to having more sessions in the coming months.
So, thank you very much for your time, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.